Adam Savage here from Tested on the set of The Expanse in Toronto, Canada. And you know how much I love putting on costumes, so I'm particularly excited to talk to Joanne Hansen, the costume designer and maestro of the costumes on The Expanse. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Hello.
Hello.
So let's talk season 4.
Okay.
Tell me, it's been 2 years since we met.
Right.
So a lot more characters have been introduced.
Yep.
What were some of the challenges of season 4 in the costume department?
I think that the biggest thing for us was the opportunity to see belters really rise in their agency, go on to a planet that was habitable on some level, although harsh. So it was great for us to sort of evolve those characters into a way of living that they'd never experienced before. And they were able to let go of certain things like we took vac suits and made them into jackets and kind of gave that feeling that we're never going to need this again. We're moving on, and
so we're just modifying.
We're modifying, and we continue to have that belter sensibility around things, but really in that kind of way, and having to deal with weather and harsh climate and all of that, and adapting to that kind of world within their world. Yeah.
Well, and I know that there's weather and harsh environment in the show, but there also was on location.
It was pretty real. Yeah, it was November and December and January in a quarry,
and
essentially.
so that has some practical considerations where the actors also have to be able to survive and act and emote.
That's right.
So are you also building in some sort of secret warming stuff?
Yeah, we do all of that. We do battery-operated heating devices and layers of wool, right back to the old standards in a sense. Yeah. Wool and technological warming apparatuses and keep dry apparatuses and things like that.
So when you read the initial synopses and the early scripts of the season, did you get excited about doing these mods for the belters?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was so great. It's just they're such an interesting cultural entity, and anyways, and then to be able to sort of see them evolve into sort of some independence and to be living somewhere outside of an asteroid. It's pretty exciting.
It's a really neat story.
It is, yeah.
One of the things we didn't talk about last time was Shohreh Aghdashloo's wardrobe, which just continues to be endlessly fascinating. Is it as much fun to design some of those incredible dresses and costumes as it looks?
It is. It's such a collaborative effort with Shohreh, and so
she has an incredible sense of style.
She does, and she wears things beautifully, and is fully engaged in her character and wear that character in time and place. So we work together with that. We have people in India that buy for us. We have saris coming from there. We have jewelry from all over the world, and we really gather all the ingredients, and we build from there, everything in-house, and we have painters and dyers and artists that work on every piece as well. So it's a real team. It's a village to put Madame together.
When you start with a particular outfit, it starts with drawings, yes? Sketches and drawings and ideas of color and shape. And is that the point at which Shohreh may take a look and say, maybe this is different, or I'd prefer this? We work
in a tactile kind of way. So I roll in all the saris and the jewelry carts and the sketches, and we play. And it's really, even more than looking at sketches, it's really a kind of, what about this, or what if we did that, or how about this one, and put that. So it's really that kind of very interactive kind of setting.
All that being said, in season 3, she got a totally different kind of costume. She got the white jumpsuit.
Yeah.
She got to be badass.
Yeah, she did. And it's interesting. So from the beginning, one of the elements Shohreh always wanted was to go back to an indication of her involvement in military and her commitment to the earth, essentially. So in some of her early costumes, she wore Doc Martens with her saris, and it was an intentional kind of thing, just to indicate that soldier is still there, essentially.
Neat.
So once we got to flight suit and space, it was sort of a similar kind of situation. That she's familiar with that and as comfortable in that as she is in her most fine finery, really.
That's awesome. No, when you're talking about the finery, I mean, you're looking at stuff that is real couture, right? And so I would imagine that some of the structures of these costumes require really innovative solutions way past sewing machines. Am I right?
Yep. So we draw on period costuming a lot for her, and what is underpinning it and what keeps it together is drawn from details that come out of corset making or come out of structures to keep things in certain ways, or collars can be influenced from the 17th century. It could be anything, really. But it is that background, and that's the background of the people that make it as well. So they have that, bring that to the table.
Is there a costume in season 4 for Shohreh that you're most excited about seeing on screen?
So what we did with her was evolve her forward in deconstructing the sari a little bit, and combining it, sort of giving some asymmetry to it, really focusing on the strength of a pant with a bit of a sari drape and a jacket, and moving her into that. So we really tried to kind of just now start steering it a little bit that way. So that's what we're looking at. We did a very grand gown for her Martian dinner, and so that one I'm pretty excited about too. So.
I can imagine. It's not often that you get to play with characters and costumes over such a long period of time.
It's true, yeah. It's true. It's like everything, and we're really noticing it now, is that we have all been together for this 5-year period. So not only personally do we all, it's enough time to see births and marriages and relationships evolve, but our own relationship and our relationship with those characters. So I'm really feeling that now, that we really are in that long-term developed relationship, and so it's exciting on the characters to do that as well.
I would imagine when you know the actors that well, there are times you look in the script and go, oh, I know they're just going to love this thing.
That's totally what happens, and it's like a language that we've all developed now and understand.
Was there a costume or set of costumes for season 4 that was the most challenging for your team?
I think really to adapt our belters to going on to Illis was really that, and just trying to make sure that we kept true to belters, but kept that evolution of how they're going to adapt themselves. And I think that was really our biggest challenge in trying to make that all work together and make sense.
Yeah, in season 3 was the first time we got to see their hierarchical structure, right? We got to see command uniforms.
That's right.
Am I right about that?
That's right.
I thought that was really neat, because again, it still felt of a piece, but it was also of a hierarchy that we hadn't seen.
That's right, and evolving that, and Ashford brought that to us, and we continue that in parts, but as other factions develop power, they eschew that, or they accept it, or they develop their own, or however the interpretation is. So there's a lot of storytelling and a lot of layers. It's been really great.
I'm so excited, Joanne. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Can't wait to see this stuff. Oh, wait. Before I end, there's one more thing.
Yes.
Last time we talked, there were no Savage Industry jumpsuits, but
and now there are. Are you going to put one on?
I am totally going to put one on. I think there's a separate video we're planning for that.
Great.
But
okay.
I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
We were pretty happy about that too. Made us all happy. It's like having you around.
Much.
Take care. Thank you.